official roar hunt. Should be some stags roaring a bit better by now. The other week they were just a bit early, a bit quiet, so fingers crossed we get a little bit of a weather window that's supposed to be pretty good. Not looking that way right at the moment, but it's supposed to improve, so let's hope it does that, and we get a look in at a roaring stag or two. So yeah, come along on this one and let's see how we can get on. It was a pretty miserable night walking in, so I just made camp, and then weather all came right in the morning, and a few roars were heard, so I thought I'd better get out there and amongst them. Well, just heard my first roar for 2023. Big old growl, about 600 yards away, on a face somewhere I can't find. Well, I picked up the source of a few of these roars, which turned out to be a young 6-pointer, which needs a couple more years before he's a shooter, so I left him be. He was also this young 8-pointer roaring too, but once again not a shooter, so just sat and waited and watched. Then this big old stag come roaring round the hill, and after a quick look at his headgear, even though it wasn't quite even, it looked to me to be a non-typical, so might as well be a shooter. Nice funky head for the wall. Either way, this stag looked like being a good one to take out of the gene pool, so I got set up for the shot. Well, just got myself what looks to be real nice up one side. Like, I think it's about 5 points up one side, and the other side's just short. Non-typical stag, you could say, so best to take those ones away from the gene pool. So now it's the recovery. 374 yards away, so I've sort of got a couple of little nasty guts to get across, so going to work at that, and hopefully we'll see you on the way. Here's one of the hinds that was with the stag. She's been standing there. That's the muzzle break effect for you. She's not sure what's just happened. Stag. There he is, big old Ruhini battler. Probably seen quite a few roars. Well, this was his last roar. Just sort of beginning for him, but yeah, pity I didn't get onto him a couple of years ago when he probably would have been a nice 12 or something like that, but still a nice character head of some sort. For an old Ruhini battler, these heads going back, headgear's going back a bit, but it took me a bit to get to him this morning. Quite a bit of monkey scrub in the way, but yeah, got here. Yeah, funny little sort of a ridge coming off the back of his left antler, so he's a very non-typical head. I assume it's due to the pedicles being low and looking a little bit aged. On the age side, he might have had better days here, I think. Still, one better to take out of the gene pool. Yeah, funky head for the shed, so yeah, it's a raw started team. Well, about to boost off, just had a bit of energy bar and a bit of energy drink, so yeah, boost back to camp. Thinking about bacon and eggs now. I do have some bacon and eggs back at camp, so let's go and chase that. I ended up hanging up the head for a return later on, as I got major cramps in my legs on the return trip. So yeah, and I had no sort of like those electrolyte drinks on hand to take care of that, so just water, straight water. So yeah, something had to go to get me off the hill. Yeah, it's pretty testing times when you get cramp in your legs like that. Bacon sandwich, gonna bloody enjoy this. Well, no bloody no morning hunt this morning. Just blew like 10,000 bastards all night, and it's still going to be challenging along the tops, but yeah, been a good hunt, good introduction to the raw.